Chris.
And I'm Cynthia.
And we're the Hanyan family.
So we're going to do another request for you guys today. This time I chose UB40.
Yeah.
The song is 1 in 10, and it was suggested by 9 people. So I figured I better get at this one.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So the people who wanted this one are David Chalk, Joshua Bicknell, Carmen Guillerman, Tinkler 4, Druids Willow, Colin Glenn, App 2016, Dan James, and Graham Matthew.
There we go.
Yeah.
No, you guys are going to be happy.
And I think we're going to enjoy it too, because we usually do enjoy what we know of UB40 at least.
Yeah, we don't know a lot. So
yeah, not that much.
It's interesting. We were fans of their music in the 80s when they were popular.
Yeah.
A lot of the songs that reached us, though, were just mostly their cover songs.
Yeah, it wasn't much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Red Red Wine is the one I knew the most, and everybody knows that one.
Of course. And that was an amazing song.
It is an amazing song. Yes.
So, yeah, we want to know more about the band and their music. So we're trying slowly to get into it.
Yeah.
So we're going to do this one here. This one's called 1 in 10. This is UB40.
This is really good, huh?
Oh, yeah. A great sound.
Obviously, it's kind of highlighting how the poor people are being made to stay poor and the rich people are just taking advantage.
And from the poor person's perspective. So that's really important. You know, the homeless, the downtrodden. This is a story from their eyes. And just basically saying, well, yeah, I'm a statistic. I'm the 1 in 10 unemployed, or the 1 in 10 homeless, or the 1 in 10. Yeah. You know, those kinds of things. I'm that one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We exist, you know.
It's unfortunate that so many people do turn a blind eye to the problems like that.
For sure.
Or they blame the wrong people.
Yeah, that's the worst part.
They forget that it's the rich people that are causing the problems.
Yeah.
Not the middle class people, not the other poor people, not the immigrants, exactly. none of that.
Exactly. Most crimes that are committed by people who are desperate, not just people who are looking to cause trouble.
Yeah.
You know, theft is generally the major crime. Any kind of murder or crime of passion.
Usually it's done by poor, desperate people.
Poor, desperate people looking for something, or just looking for some kind of respect.
Or having mental health problems that haven't been looked after because they're poor, helpless people.
Exactly.
But anyhow, we should continue this.
Well, I mean, we understand what's going on with this song. And we understand what's going on in life. So, I mean, it's something to talk about, right?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's a problem that continues to happen and has continued to happen for generation after generation.
Yeah.
And, well, we all know somebody who's a part of it, or we have been ourselves. So,
Yeah.
except for the rich people.
Exactly.
Me personally, I don't know many of them.
No, me either.
So, all right, let's continue.
I'm the murderer, the victim, I'm a licensed with a gun. I'm a sad and bruised old lady in an alley in the slum. I'm a middle-aged businessman with chronic heart disease. I'm another teenage suicide in a street that has no trees. I am the one in tech, a number on a lead. I am the one in tech, even though I don't exist. Nobody knows me, but I'm always there. Statistic, a reminder of a world that doesn't care. I'm a starving third world mother, refugee without a home. My housewife in Sun Valley, and I'm a pensioner alone. My cancer-ridden specter that's covering me, yeah. I'm another hungry baby, an accidental bird. I am the one in tech, a number on a lead. I am the one in tech, even though I don't exist. Nobody knows me, but I'm always there. A statistic, a reminder of a world that doesn't care. I am the one in tech, a number on a lead. I am the one in tech, even though I don't exist. Nobody knows me, but I'm always there. A statistic, a reminder of a world that doesn't care.
That is so good. It's just a reminder that we need to stick together and help each other and boost each other up and not hate each other.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, and not let the powers that be tell us what we're supposed to be doing.
That's right. Don't let them divide us either, because that's the problem with a lot of places right now, like most of the world, is that the rich people are dividing all of the rest of us.
Yeah.
They're trying to pit the poor against the middle class and everybody against the immigrants and all these different things. And that's not going to help. We all have to work together to make the world better.
Well, there's the old story where they have the rich guy with the oranges against the two poor people with nothing. He grabs all the oranges, puts one out on the table and says, "Hey, that guy's going to go for your orange."
Yeah, exactly. It's just stupid. Like, we have to work together and not allow the rich to take over and take advantage of the rest of us, because we're the majority. The middle class and the poor are the majority.
Yeah.
You know, the middle class are not the reason we're in trouble. It's definitely not that.
No, not at all.
Immigrants are not the reason we're in trouble either.
No.
At all. It's really just the rich people, because they're hoarding everything. They're greedy.
Yeah.
And they just want us to hate each other so that they can continue to be greedy and we won't notice.
Pretty much.
So.
Yeah, because we have to, of course, we're expected to fend for ourselves all by ourselves. It's difficult to do that. If we were all together and voting and protesting and whatever we do, whatever we have to do to get attention, if we all did it together, instead of, pointing fingers at the people lower than us.
Exactly. Or the people above us saying it's their fault. It's not necessarily, because if you're poor and you look at somebody with a regular middle class job, they're not hurting you.
No.
Those people aren't hurting you.
No, unless they're directly hurting you. Then
yeah, well, that's different.
Yeah.
But what I mean is, like, those people aren't the reason that we're in trouble. It's the rich people.
Yeah, because middle class people are just trying to survive. They don't even know what we're up against.
Right.
You know?
But the middle class, they suffer because the rich people have this control where the middle class are being pitted against us because they're being told they're paying for all the poor people.
Yeah. Well, and worse than that, they look down and they don't want to be down.
Yeah.
So they got to middle class, and so
they don't want to go lower.
They don't want to go lower. So the rich people kind of pressure them to keep doing the way things the way you want to do it.
Yep.
The way we want you to do it, I should say. And
they keep trying to say, oh, the poor people are the problem. The poor people are taking your money.
Watch out, those poor people are going to take your job.
It's just silly.
That's just silly.
But
anyway,
this is an important song.
Yeah, that's a bunch of politics. And, we're just, and coming from a poor end of things, that's where we are. And I feel like we can relate a lot more to these, to what they're singing.
Yeah, like you work full time, but we still were at a point last year before we secured a few little things. We were at a point where we weren't sure if we were going to be homeless.
Yeah.
Like for real homeless.
Yeah, we managed to straighten things up and stay in a home, but
for now, I mean, it's scary stuff.
But that's the thing. I mean, we can't. We are part of that statistic. Of course, we are, because we're poor ourselves. But we can't really blame the middle class, but we can kind of blame the rich.
Definitely. If they were just taxed the way they're supposed to be.
Exactly. Well, taxed like everybody else.
It would pay enough money into the system to help everyone. But,
Again, we're getting into politics.
But this song was fantastic.
Yes.
It sounded really good. Obviously had a great message.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. For sure.
Definitely. So this one was definitely appreciated. Thank you so much for that.
And it was reggae.
Yeah, of course. Thank you very much for that. It was definitely appreciated. Don't forget to check us out over on Patreon. It's only $3 a month, and we're adding things there all the time. Also, like and subscribe to the channel. Share with your family and friends. Click that notification bell if you don't want to miss a video. And don't forget to enjoy yourself. Later.
Later.